We talked about the second gag order. They are trying to keep information from leaking, and we got a big reason why when we heard directly, allegedly, I guess, right? Directly from the owner of the Mad Greek where two of the victims worked. And they said that is categorically false. It is untrue that Brian Koberger has come and eaten at the restaurant at least twice. And they wish mainstream media would do a little more research before reporting on this and giving people a platform to spew things that are just not true and could affect a fair trial. They have made the decision as a whole to go silent and not get involved in the case for the benefit of the victims' families. They feel and empathize with the victims. They mourn with the victims' families. But they haven't told anybody that they can't speak to the media and that they can't speak on the case. They haven't put a gag order on their employees per se, but they found it very unfortunate that some person said something, and because it was juicy enough and because you can sensationalize it, mainstream media ran with it. And that is what we've been warning against from the beginning. And it's not like we're fortune tellers here or we know what's going to happen in the future. Anybody logically could look at this and see the attention on it and see all it takes is for somebody to seem like they have a connection. You have no idea how many messages I get in where people are telling me about connections. Some of them are probably very legitimate. Some of them are probably not. And that's also why I'm happy I'm not a reporter, right? I'm not reporting which one of these stories is true from the potential employee or from the potential owner. I don't know which one is true, but the point is, neither of them should be things that we think about as the public as convicting Brian Koberger or as proving his innocence, because we just don't know how credible or legitimate they are at this point. So whatever fact comes out, make sure you scrutinize it and think about it critically. Where is it being reported from? How legitimate is it? Do we know that this person is who they say they are? Because let's think about what a big difference this could make on a potential juror. If you come into this trial and you only saw the report from the potential employee and you think Koberger went there twice and that evidence doesn't come in at trial, but they say he must have met him at some point and he slid into their DMs and they never messaged him and that's motive and he got mad and whatever. Well, you're going to think, I know where they met. He must have seen him at the Mad Greek when he went there at least twice. And you may think this is far-fetched or stretching or dot connecting or making stacking inferences, as they say. But it's not. We've literally heard people say this when they get dismissed from jurors, after they've been jurors on cases, when they start talking about certain facts that never came in at trial. And you're wondering, where did they get this information? Where did they get these facts? Well, a lot of times it comes from leaks that happen before the trial ever starts. So in this case, we have two literally opposite facts stated as truth for people that are connected to the Mad Greek. So did Brian Koberger go there more than twice? Has he never visited there? That's really important when it comes to the trial. And that's going to be really important when the prosecution is trying to prove their case. If it is true, they're going to call that person as a witness. They're going to ask what he ordered. They're going to ask what he looked like. Did he have any interaction with the victims? If it's not true, we probably just won't ever hear about it. And that's the danger of these leaks coming through. So leaks are okay. Letting me know you heard this or sending me an article about a leak or sending me an article about a factor. Totally fine. I'm not condemning any of that. We can look at everything. We can analyze everything. And then when we get confirmation that it's true, that it's accurate, that it's legitimate, that it's admissible, that it's credible, then we can take
all We have Olivia, who is as dumb as a bag of hair, go in and get an exclusive interview with somebody who said something down the street from where it happened. The karma coming back on these women and that fucking goddamn yellow cocksucking motherfucker up there. What's his name? Y'all got a lot of shit heading your way because it won't hit you. Okay? Let me just say, let me give you a look. It ain't going to hit you directly, but you have children. You're going to have children. Yeah. You know, somebody might marry you motherfuckers. I don't know. And that's when it will hit. And when it does, don't say, why me, God? Why me? It's because you are rancid fucking humans. Rancid. That is why. And it will hit you, and it will hit you, and it will hit you, and it will hit you until you beg for mercy. And I hope you don't get it. Oh, why me, God?